Hello from the Indonesian island of Batam. With a population of 1.25 million approximately. I've been here since yesterday morning. Now this island is just below on the map Singapore, and since yesterday I've been staying in an apartment block, which is the one behind me. Staying on the 11th floor, and it's not a hotel because the hotels over here are quite expensive. That's £15 a night. There's no hostels at all, mainly because backpackers don't come here. Why not? Because like me, they've never heard of the place. The people that do come here are people from Singapore, because this place is cheaper than Singapore, so you'll get people coming across over for the weekend, and that's to party and to go shopping. There's a few shop malls around here, and that's about it. Now most places when I've been traveling for the last 3 months, I'll go online and try and find out what there is, and for Batam there's not a lot. Not a lot at all. Now when I arrived here, when I got here yesterday morning, after travelling for 2 days non-stop to get here, I was physically and mentally shattered. I just needed somewhere to go to relax. And last night I had 8 hours of non-stop solid sleep. I spent the whole afternoon lying on the bed watching Netflix. No computer, no YouTube, no nothing, no phone. And I basically watched Star Trek The Next Generation on a binge watch. And this morning I woke up feeling fresh. I even had a shave. And I was going to have the rest of the day, because tomorrow is my last day on my Indonesian visa before I have to leave the country. Right. And I was just going to chill out again, but I need to go out and do some exploring, and just to see if there is anything I can see. So I have found some things that might be worth going to have a look at. There are beaches on the island, but the nearest one is about 5 miles away, and the hotels around there are really expensive, which is why I'm in the city. And when you do look around, you just get a feeling that you definitely are in Indonesia. Get out of the way of that car. There are skyscrapers, but most of them are just apartment blocks, hotels. And as I said, I am in an apartment. It's just a really chilled place. But when I've been in the lift coming up and down to go to the shop or whatever, I've had various people go, "Oh, where do you work?" And try and explain that I'm a backpacker and I've hired the apartment for a couple of days. Bit confusing for them. So let's go to the first place, which I believe is that way, but it's about an hour's walk. So I'm gonna get a grab taxi. Before I get the taxi, I've just crossed the road to see this. Now on the map it's a park. This is a Buddhist temple according to the map. Oh wow. Now, there's a tower over there. There's lots of people. Now I have been online to find out what's good to see around here. This was not listed, so I have no idea what it's called. As I said on the map, it's just got down Buddhist temple. Looks like a fair bit of work going on. Oh wow, that's a biggie. Right, I'm going to take some photographs and see if I can find anything online to see what this place is. But with the construction work going on, like that tower that's in the corner, that looks like it's just been built. Not just now. Many hands make light work. So I had a little bit of a Google for the Buddhist temple. Very little information. Built in sometime in the early 20th century, and it's a major Chinese Buddhist temple. That's it. So then I thought, let's Google somewhere modern in Batam, and it's told me to come here. This is Batam City Square, and this is meant to be modern. To me it looks 70s, 1970s. It looks like a big Lego construction. And if this is the modern area of Batam, then I've gone back into the past. But it's a shopping mall, it's a shopping centre. Not really what I was after when I came through to something modern. And when I read it was the city square, I assumed it was a park. But yeah. Should I have a look inside? I'm tempted not to go in because there's only so much shopping centres, shopping malls that I can look at. Well, that was a wasted journey. And I said it would be about an hour's walk, 5 minutes by taxi. Yeah, I'm not impressed. So I've just come in and there was just a big crowd of people. I only came in because I thought I'm here. It does look modern inside. I have no idea what's happening. There's people get presented trophies on stage. Right, I'm bored. I'm going to go somewhere else. So I've left the shopping mall behind, mainly because I was getting hassled by this young lady who wanted me to buy a house. She had brochures and everything. So I got a grab taxi. I've come down to this place, which is a food court. And when you look around, it is a bit empty and a bit run down. There is a race cart track down there, various shops, there's stores everywhere. And on the way down here, I took a couple of videos just to give you an idea of what Batam looks like, the centre. And it's not really touristy, it's, yeah, say no more. But this is what I've come to see. This is the miniature house Indonesia. And I was looking for things that are a bit quirky, a bit strange, and this is it. Oh, have I just seen a rat? Oh yes! So I've just seen a rat just jump into that tyre there. Well, that's good omens. So these are important places, miniature style, within Indonesia. And let's see if we can recognise any of them. I mean, you've got the names of stuff, So that's a Raya mosque. And when you look around, they are all religious. It's a Hindu mosque with a snake with missing teeth. Now, when I read about this morning, I did get excited, and now I don't know why. It has seen better days. And you can see all the tourists that's come down to see. Oh no, there's just me. So it's all religious buildings, and I've recognised none of them. Catholic churches. So it's not just Chinese temples, Buddhist temples, it's lots of them. Are you as excited as me to be here? There is tourists over there. I'm not the only one. Prov Sumba or Kadang, I can't even read it. So I've just travelled 4 miles to get here. I was assuming it'd be important landmarks within Indonesia, but I mean there's a path that goes around, so it takes you past all of them. Could be a short visit. So this park was designed to highlight Indonesians' rich culture heritage, with each miniature representing different provinces and their unique architectural style. Now you can tell I've just read that off Google. But this is a visual way, as I carry on reading, to show how Indonesia is a blend of diverse ethnicities and traditions. So I've just left the miniature park behind us and just having a walk around, and right in front of me is an oasis, and that is a water park that's got all the water going, but there's probably a couple of people in there. And then across the road is a boating lake with a few bars around it, and this place is quite big. There's loads of food places, restaurants. Looking at an amusement arcade there. So I can see this place being a little bit busy on a weekend or a night time, but at the moment, when it's cloudy and a little bit of rain coming down, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's not a lot of people here. But there's lots of stalls, so I can just see it getting so busy on a Friday night, Saturday night. But I am now going to try and find something just as exciting as this place somewhere else. What I didn't realise is this area here. So the water park I looked at was down there, and just past that, as I've just looked at the map, is the sea. So this is the coastal area, and obviously I only found this place by Googling it, and they said, miniature park, you need to come here. So I've just tried to find on the map like a green area to see if there's any bit of nature around here, and I found that it's that away, about 2 miles. So it looks like I'm gonna have to get another Grab taxi. This is costing me a bit. I've now left the Golden City, as I found out it's called, where the miniature city was. And I've come here, which is a bit more modern than the rest of Batam I've seen. So that's the park I'm meant to be going in, but there's two gates down there that are locked. And I have seen people in there, so what's a museum? So on the ride down here, you see a lot of construction work going on. Lots of small villages being built, estates, like houses. That's pretty modern. Hi.
Hi.
Is there a way in here? Nope, that's shut as well. Oh, that looks pretty. And further on down that way is the convention centre for the island, the city. And the coast. Oh, so that's the museum. That's pretty funky. So the sea is about half a mile that way, and that's towards the ferry port as well, where I'll be going tomorrow to head for Singapore. Which does sound exotic. I'm just going to Singapore. How do you get in there? Or do I just climb the wall? I know for a fact that I will get comments on my video saying, oh, you should have gone here, you should have gone there. I've tried Googling stuff. There is nothing online to say where I should be going. And if I was in charge of Batam's tourists site, then I would make a big flashy website to say, look at this, look at that. Now, I found the entrance. So there's a lot of buildings like built but half built, like that one there. And online, this is meant to be like a big green open space. Already you can see mega mall through there. Oh, that looks good. There's a map. So this is the Dataran Engku Putri. So you got museum, city, all the city halls in there. The Grand Mosque of Batam Centre. And then it's repeating itself. Right, let's have a wander in. Wow. So Engku Putri Square is a central park in Batam City, often considered the heart of the city. And you can tell I'm reading this off Google yet again. Its spacious and green open area is surrounded by important government buildings, including the mayor's office, making it a key civil space. Spacious green area. Really? Locals use the square for various activities, including exercise, events, or just relaxing. Oh well. Mind you, this big area. Let's see if we can find some green open spaces. I mean, there's that. So this looks like a centre square. It's got a flag in the flagpole. And then across the way is some sort of sporting activity. Now I might have to have a wander over to that. That's big, whatever it is. So I've just been walking around. I think I'm in front of a governmental building. It's got things outside it. Got water features going just over there. So I've just been on the website TripAdvisor, and it usually tells you things of interest nearby. So I've just clicked on that. Third on the list, as you can see here, Universal Studios in Singapore. That's over the water. It's about, I can't get a ferry just to go over there. So maybe there's not a lot here. Maybe people from Singapore do come here just to get away from the stress and strains of the city in Singapore and the prices, and come over here for a bit of cheapness to get drunk and do some cheap shopping. I mean, I was looking forward to Batam, thinking that because it is next door to Singapore, that it would be a city that was trying to emulate being a bit like Singapore, being a bit modern. I can see that they're doing construction work, trying to bring it up to a standard that tourists might like. But hey ho. But I'm going to have a wander over to that building through the trees, the big dome, see what's there. Right, I've come outside from that park and I'm next to the big dome. And this is the Grand Mosque of Batam, built in 1999 and is built to be the primary mosque for the city. And as you can see, there is a fence line going all the way round, and inside, just if I can get a bit closer, you can see a lot of construction work going on inside. And I've gone as far as around the corner up to the top, no entrance, and then all the way down here, no entrance, and I've given up. But yeah, that's the Grand Mosque, big dome. I've made the mistake of actually trying to find an entrance into the mosque, but it is fenced off everywhere. There is a lot of construction work going on, considering it was only built in 1999. I mean, that does look nice. Right, can I come in? Yeah? We're down here. Even though it says don't come in. Alright, lift up. Ah! Thank you. Oops. Oh, sorry. Right, shoes off. Thank you. Suppose if you don't ask, you don't get. I mean, I think they're just workmen. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is beautiful. Now I would try and get in, but I think I'll try my luck coming up this far. And it looks like all the doors are locked. So I'm not gonna bother, but it's still absolutely beautiful. Everybody looks like they're cleaning. All the guys down there. Wow. I'm glad I made the effort to come round. And I think I'm glad I didn't wear any flip-flops, because It's a bit slippy even with just bare feet. Oh, and there's a little sign up there. Just seen, welcome to Batam. This is probably the best place on the island I've been to. And there it is. I've been welcomed. And that's just in front of Waste Ground. I wonder if you can get up there. I'm not going to bother. Oh, what's down here? Right, I think I should leave. I think I might have outstayed my welcome. And that's me back at the apartment. And that's my last full day in Indonesia. Batam is looking to the future. It has construction work going on. I don't know what to say. But tomorrow I will be going to Singapore, a new country. And tonight I will be planning what I'm going to be doing for the next 2 days, because that's all I'm staying for. Mainly because Singapore is expensive. But I just thought I'd come up here first just to show you the view from this balcony of my apartment that I've got. And this is Batam by night. And it is nice, 'cause I've been up here a couple of times last night just to check it out and see what it's like. Indonesia has been interesting. There have been cities that have blown my mind and really, really been good. And then there's some places, But if you've enjoyed this video, maybe you've liked Batam, then all you gotta do is press that like button. If you want to see what Singapore is like, then you've got to subscribe. I've got Malaysia and Thailand after that. Don't forget to press that bell in the corner. But until the next time, I am going to chill for the last time for a long time, because it's going to be busy. So, bye-bye for now.